I'd like to introduce Brian Frazier, Planning and Development Director for the City of Hickory. Hi, Brian. How are you doing?
Good, Suzanne. How are you? Thanks for coming in.
I appreciate you giving us all of the new information, the inside scoop on what's new in Hickory.
Sure.
So just go ahead and tell us what's been going on.
Sure, we've got a pretty big laundry list this month. We've actually seen a fairly decent size uptick in activity, if you will. First, I'll give you a little bit of the big picture stuff. As you know, Council adopted Hickory by Choice 2030 back in January of this year, and adopted our new land development code, the LDC, back in February of this year. And we're getting ready for our first annual tweaks of both already. We're looking at, with our Hickory by Choice plan, to update the demographics, and we're going to change one zoning district. We're going to have public hearings at the end of October at the Planning Commission, and probably November into the holiday season into December with the City Council. With our land development code, over the past year, we've cut it by 50%. It used to be almost 450 pages. It's now down to 240 pages. Our land use table went from 22.5 pages. It's down to 2.5 pages now. So we think it's a lot easier. It's much more business friendly while still protecting the neighborhood interests. So far, we haven't had much in the way of negative feedback. I'm not sure how much of a shakedown cruise we've had just because of a downward trend in development activity. But again, things have been picking up lately. So by the end of this year, we will have updated our plan within the year as promised. We're going to update it every year to keep up with the times. We're updating the Green Park Master Plan, as well as the Public Art Commission's Art Walk map and inventory, just to help with some of our cultural influences and quality of life issues within the city. We're also preparing to do a redevelopment study area of Main Avenue between South Center Street and Lenore Ryan University, where we're looking at redeveloping that area and putting some more monies in terms of brownfields, landscaping grants, vacant building grants, demolition grants, other types of financial incentives to really turn that area around and make sure that none of our codes are hindering a redevelopment. As for projects, we've had quite a bit going on. Papa Murphy's Pizza opened up on Monday, 2 days ago, up in the plaza there at Lowe's in Sandy Ridge and 29th Avenue Drive Northeast. We've got a new Dollar General store that either has opened up or soon will at the site of the old Mongolian barbecue restaurant on 70 Southwest. There's 3 other dollar type stores that are interested in opening within the city within the next few months. We haven't got an application yet, but we're still working on those. We have 3 fast food chains that are within the city limits that are looking at each opening up a new restaurant within the city within the next few months. We're working on some zoning issues with 2 of them right now. We're going to have a new McDonald's on South Center Street and 70 from the time of demolition to the time of their new opening, which is scheduled for October 31st on Halloween. It might be a new McDonald's record from demolition to opening, 74 days.
Oh, wow.
So they've been great to work with, so that's coming. The Josh's Restaurant downtown on Union Square, they're looking at a different location, not moving, but another location. They're expanding, and that'll be called Josh's Fish, Fowl, and Cow. That's going to open in the old Flat Rock Grill building over on 321 Northwest. We also, right in those environs, have where the old Ecker drugstore was. There's going to be a new medical office building that's under construction now, right behind that. That's David Looper is the contractor for that building, and the steel and brickwork is going in. We're looking at having a new Social Security building. We're waiting for an application. That's going to be about 20,000 square feet of new space and the Social Security building will be moving. The old Holler Hosiery building across from LRU, that we're getting ready for an application for a substantial brownfield remediation and redevelopment of that site into a multi-tenant use building. SureTape is going to be occupying the old Paramount Automotive Group building on Robinson Road. They're moving some of their corporate offices into that building. Habitat for Humanity has opened up their brand new office and store also on Robinson Road down near Aldi's. And let's see, what else do we have? We're having a new bar coming in at the site of the old Cornucopia restaurant on 70 near CC's across from the mall. Crossroads Nissan is going to be moving from 321 North and Old Lenore Road out on 70. They're going to have a significantly expanded operation there. And we have Mike Johnson Toyota is undergoing a major expansion, as you can see, out on 70 as well. We're going to have a new building down in Mountain View. The Lutheran Home is going to be moving from their Geithner Road, 10th Street Boulevard Northwest location, and having a 100-plus bed new facility down in Mountain View.
Oh, wow.
They'll be starting construction soon. The Hickory Station, as you know, Jason Yates and his business partners with the tap room and the old Hickory Brewery, they are currently renovating the station, and they're going to have a couple restaurants and retail operation in there.
Oh, okay.
And on the residential front, we've got over 100 single-family structures permitted, waiting construction, and we have over 300 multifamily units. Same thing, that they've also been permitted, and we're just awaiting construction and both state and federal approvals on those. So as you can see, there has been a fairly decent uptick in activity within the past couple months since we last chatted, and we're remaining positive for future growth and development in the city. And again, we're taking another hard look at our land development code to make sure that our codes are not an impediment to progress and new development within the city, because we could really use it now.
Right. Well, that all sounds really positive, and I look forward to checking in with you again next month for any other new things that are happening, or just checking in on how the progress is going on some of the things you just mentioned. Thank you so much for meeting with us today.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Again, thanks for coming in.
All right. Bye-bye.